Good. What day is it today? It's Wednesday. Good Wednesday afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to more Slay the Spire. We're doing a daily today again. Keep the morale high. There's 15 minutes left in it as well. We can squeeze that in before the day ends. Alberta is at the top, not Albert. Big difference. Spinning top opener. Okay. Whether or not we get that to work for us is yet to be seen. Hello. I am on the final day of my vacation, as you can tell, and it is actually probably just the perfect amount of time to be away from work because I'm starting to go stir crazy sitting inside my house again. I feel like I found the optimal time for me is 5 days. If I don't leave my house for 5 days, then I start, questioning the very fabrics of reality around me and my life and the goals that I wish to achieve, and then I probably will not achieve them. So to block out all those sad and repressed memories, let's go ahead and play Slay the Spire. And I'm only bantering an extreme amount here. I'm A-okay by the by. But definitely get thinking every time I have a lot of this free time to myself where I'm not stressing about work, I'm stressing about my life. Which I guess is a good thing to do, right? Shows that you're dedicated, you realize there are things you can improve. I absolutely see that for myself. I'm like, you know what? Absolutely things I could improve on. Let's make it happen. Not today. In true fashion, even though I recognize things that are wrong in life and things I would like to do better, we'll put it to another day. I'm gonna play Slay the Spire. As long as I'm putting a smile on every day, I think that's okay. Eventually, I will have to conquer those goals. Twin Strike is wonderful with this extra strength, by the way. So follow-up report on the GDQ application thing. Did I go through with it? Did I put in my application to volunteer? No. Ultimately, the answer is no. And again, that sort of feeds into the not following your goals and or dreams to any extent. What the fuck is this? Pocket watch. Whenever you play 3 or less cards in a turn, draw 3 additional cards at the start of your next turn. Interesting. Also gonna grab Carnage because that's a good thing. So why did I ultimately not decide to do the volunteer? Well, again, anxiety was a big piece there, but I had to feel it out. I thought about it. I'm like, if this is going to be the first ever event that I choose to partake in, which it would be, I don't know any of the ins or outs, so maybe. So here's the thing I am going to hold myself to, and you can hold me to it as well. I am going to attend, ideally. I need to figure out how a vacation is going to work for early January, because time doesn't roll over till January, and then it's the busy season. I'm trying to figure it out. Ultimately, if I'm able to get some time off, I am going to buy a plane ticket and reserve my hotel and everything. We'll get that all squared away. I can stop saying tomorrow and do it today. Big impactful speech words here. Hey, you didn't read the thing, right? You can't upgrade at rest sites. So I just picked up a armaments that I really can't use all that well. It's unfortunate. It's actually quite sad. But that's okay, because we will find a big burst of attack right here. Yeah, bash into a 24? 24 and not taking 3 damage. Don't think that's going to make too much of a difference. Save the HP here. If we can perfect it, we can. If we can't, no big deal. I'm just sort of playing today. Today is the day where I'm just like, you know what? Game's on the table. Let's do it up. If I would have done just a little bit more damage, I probably could have gotten that kill. It's okay. It's age to basically chill, reflect, get back into the swing of things as far as work is concerned. Put those words together and you can do it. Let's go ahead and block and bash. We'll finish him off in the next turn here, just mitigate the damage a little bit more. Yeah, just a reflecting time. Get ready for the next work week. Get back in the swing of things. But yeah, big goal. As soon as I can see I can buy a ticket, I am. I promise you that, and I promised myself that. My vocal promise to the world that doesn't really matter. Hey, take the armaments. I guess it worked out. And I got Tori in exchange. Overall, a very good trade. Smooth Stone is wonderful, and this elite combat does not scare me. It's Silent Hill. I can probably perfect this. I could probably The Tall Order. You ask me to use all my blocks and not kill anything. I see. Can I kill you? So you got 16 damage, 17, it's 30. We can kill him, but then these guys are going to attack us, and we won't be any closer to, solving our problem. So let's go ahead and just strike out this guy here. Basically blocking the future 12 damage here. Taking 6. It's okay. It's not a high scoring daily for me. It's just going to be a good daily for me, and that's okay too. That's A-okay. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to save myself 12 more damage on top of it, and we'll just go ahead and wipe the floor with this guy real quick here. Let's give it a flex. Let's give it a... We're going to get more damage doing this, and we're going to be able to block a little. So that works out. But yeah, So there's the follow-up for the GDQ thing. I did not submit my volunteer application. Maybe for summer. That's the big if and or maybe it's maybe summer. So I don't think I want to perfect a strike deck, even though like this totally leads towards it. I do want a giant like multi-strike hitting type of deck. So I'm gonna take a Shrug It Off instead, and we're just gonna work with that from here. Also gonna hit these question marks up because you never know what you get. Face Trader. Give me some money. I would gladly sell a piece of my face for money. Are you kidding me? In real life, absolutely. Absolutely not is what I was trying to say. No way, dude. I cannot get rid of this beautiful mug I have here. I'm just kidding. I trade it in a heartbeat if I could. Okay. Bash. Won't be enough to get a kill. We're going to take 10 in the process. So do 12, drop him down to 20. He's going to hit me. I am going to get Orichalcum to trigger, so this is fine. We're only taking 4 instead. Only 1. I forgot Tori. So much better than I initially thought. Well, double strike you, finish you off. Very good. 60 HP is a nice threshold. Fear Potion might make the double strike KO here a reality, and we can only rest, so we may as well rest. Try and get a relic that lets us do something else other than resting if we could. That would be very nice. And let's go for a perfect here. A little too hard on the gas there because these guys got 60 apiece. It's not ideal, but we could probably burst this guy down in like one quick swoop if we're getting enough damage here, and we absolutely did. They got 3 life left apiece. That's quite unfortunate, especially when they all attack like this. It's very annoying. Extremely annoying. We're just gonna go ahead and do it like this. No perfects here either. Not a problem. And we're going by the seat of our pants. So, given that tonight's the last night before, you know, I get back in the work grind, we're gonna do the normal ritual, get back in the swing of things. Frequent Slay the Spire, frequent Wizard of Legend, everything else. Maybe something new on the horizon. That's not a knock at saying, you know, Wizard of Legend's going anywhere, but I do feel like we might be approaching the apex of it. There's still plenty of things to unlock and plenty of spells to use for myself, but you never know. There might be something a little bit more around the horizon that we might want to do in that slot instead. I mean, we got Splunky 2 on its way. More Binding of Isaac content again. That might be something I do like side streams for, or maybe main streams for, because it's Isaac, dude. Like, come on. If you want Isaac content, you can go anywhere in the world there. Splunky, Isaac, Bumbo, again, is also just around the corner, like T-minus 4 months, which is going to guaranteed have a slot on the channel at some point. And the streams? I don't want to, like, make it like a jab at, like, oh, you know, Monster Hunter's sort of waning on me. Because in a way, it's like, I can endlessly play that game to the end of the earth, it's fine. It's just a mindless grind fest, and like I said before, I am perfectly fine doing that. Probably doesn't make for the best viewership or things to watch, but again, I never really like based my channel around like gotta get them views sort of thing. It was just more like I just want to stream stuff and hang out and play games with my friends, and you know, Monster Hunter is a game that fuck your shit, Carnage, that me and my friends actually get around playing, so it's good. And again, it's not because it's not like a viewership concern, what's gonna fish me the most views sort of thing. It's just what I feel like playing. And honestly, what I do feel like playing is still Monster Hunter. But I'm wondering if it might be time to get back into the Fallout New Vegas swing of things. And maybe today might be the last day of Monster Hunter. Maybe I'll do Fallout tonight. I honestly don't know yet. I'm, again, flying by the seat of my pants here. But we're close to bouncing back to that normal schedule. I'm still gonna be playing Monster Hunter, like, religiously. No doubt about that. But something new just around the riverbed, for sure. Or returning back to the original program around the riverbed, for sure, sort of deal. Alright, so you're gonna go Armaments, Flex. That's 25, that's a little bit more than you think. There's the Bedoings in the background. Never cease to fail. How many syllables are in the word towards? Towards or towards? I mean, it depends how you say it, right? You're talking to someone here. Why am I'm talking about my Facebook chat here, but a little ox, I guess. Go ahead and do that, and I think we can just eviscerate you. Oh, Twin Strike. I know you want to get played, but I'm the one playing you, my friend. Alright. I think, how many syllables are there? It's in normal dialect, and again, there's no wrong way to say a word unless you say plag or pasta. Which, again, I do say those ironically because I think it's hilarious, but I also think it's, like, not the generally accepted way, but you know what? You can say things however you want. No doubt about it. Okay. Alright. Yes, lots of us are saying 1. I am going to mute the chat for just a half an hour. We don't need much more than that. wrap up today's. I know, I looked over on the screen here. Sorry, every time I alt-tab, if it selects a card, it likes to encourage me to play that card to an extreme amount. As you can see there, it's like, hey, play Hemokinesis. Alright. I think it's a good choice, and we have a lot of strength as well, so I will. A lot of strength that we do want to use to crack this guy quickly. This is not going to kill him. We're going to block. We're going to block. Fiendfire would have been a nice get. We're taking 20 damage. It hurts, and that new attack sound is interesting, I'll say, and it's not saying it's bad. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, stream-related stuff. We'll likely get back in the swing of things going back to Fallout. Probably next week. Again, everything's a probably. It might be today, but Monster Hunter is something I will play religiously in my own time. I don't think there's a need to throw any more of it on the channel than I already have. Because again, I'm just sort of playing and grinding the monsters. Anyone shows up, I chat, which is normally what I do. With a game like Fallout, at least you got like a story you're sort of rolling on the back with, so it kind of works out. Ooh, is it worth an extra 11 damage? No, it's not. So let's go ahead and do it to you. We're going to draw one more card. It's a bash that I cannot play. It's quite unfortunate. Okay. Carnage him. I mean, this is 18 damage twice as well. At the cost of no HP. Taking 6 more to round out this fight, and we're good to go. Yeah. So if we do go back to the normal stuff, it's going to be Fallout and then into probably... I want to do more streams. Just when it comes to the weekend, I have time to stream, I do. I'm just sitting there like just usually waiting for my friends seeing what they want to do. And that's the concern is if I get the words like, hey, let's do something, it's like, well, fuck, I don't want to be caught in like the, caught in my streaming pants down, basically. It's like, I'm streaming. You guys want to come online? It's like, no, okay, guess not. Sort of situation. That's a lot of fucking damage, dude. 26 damage. I think we do it like that. And we block for 12. Yeah. Take it a little slow. Need to end this fight quickly because we have a lot more elites on the way. And they ain't going to be sitting around waiting for me to clean up here. Okay, 3 strikes. That's fine. Hit you. Hit you. End it quickly. I don't want the daily to just crash and burn here. Come on. It's like the planned program is this today. This is the planned program. 8, 16, 16, 24, 32. So this is fine. So we'll eviscerate him. Get a block. Get a flex. And then armaments. Jesus Christ. You know what? We'll do half and half. How about that? Ugh, fucking hell. This is supposed to be the morale booster, but I was wondering what that noise is in my ears. It's just the headphones squeaking on my face. Alright, we're doing Ascension as well. This is... yeah. I have also noticed that, among other things, Slay the Spire gameplay has definitely been slipping a great deal on my part. Like, there's just been a lot of losses all around. I do apologize. Trying to get back in the swing of things in general. I don't know. Is there a mental block in front of me? I couldn't tell you. Something's causing me to play less, or worse. And it's probably impatience. So check it out. 3 fireplaces. I don't even want to consider elites unless things go well. I will if I know I won't get completely decimated. I want to get my strength up 3 times immediately. So if we can go ahead and make that happen first, that'd be grand. We'll start off. 2 block opener. Taking 2. And maybe it's like a matter right now. It's like I need to go back to the basics. Like remember my fundamentals on how to slay the spire. Alright, yeah, I got those cards in this deck as well, huh? Strike. Strike. There's a chance I might not be able to finish you off next turn. Oh wait, that's enough damage to kill him. Alright. Clear indication I need to step on the gas here. Okay, give me an Infernal Blade. Could be good, could be great, could be terrible. I will take a free relic. Ornamental Fan is a block and a half when I play 3 attacks, so that's pretty good. And this is blocking for 6, technically, so that's a good trade. Alright. Yeah, trying to get back into the good Slay the Spire swing of things, because it's definitely been on the downtrend for me here as well. Because everything in my life is falling apart. I'm kidding, that's a big jab, and it's also like the being talked up in your house here for too many days straight talking as well. Things are fine. But I do want to actually get back to winning in Slay the Spire. I miss it dearly. This defeat screen I happen to see at the end of every mission is not giving me the happy feels. It's kind of making me like... it's like giving the realization of like, yeah, remember this game will and can kick your ass at any given point. I'm like, ooh, all right. It's just so crazy because we were doing so well up until a certain point. I know that's foolish. I'm expecting to gain HP back on the way back to the climb here. Okay, here's what we do. It's a gambit. But I'm doing that so I can gain the 6 HP here because I don't want to rest. I want to up my strength. And the idea is... Cool. The idea is if I can just gain enough strength for each upcoming fight anyway, Clash is tempting. Clash is really tempting. Let's try it. If I can get enough strength up for all my attacks to begin with, maybe I won't need to rest because I'm just going to kill things and be able to block in between as needed. In theory, that is the goal. We'll see how practice works out here. So far, practice might not be looking so grand because I'm taking 9 damage here and another 9 on top of it. Infernal Blade, it's a good hemokinesis. I could have killed him if I didn't block. This isn't even the sound of me tilting. This is the sound of me realizing, like, I just gotta play better. How many flexes is too many flexes in this case? You don't have a lot of blocks or attacks to really mix and mash with them. A second clash, maybe it'll work out. And we got money from that prior event, so we need to spend it at the shop. Oh, there's the panic button. And it's got some finished art now. You hammer that panic button. It's a concerning card to play, for sure. Let me try a Sever Soul. Maybe we only mix in a Combust so we have some AoE as well. Doesn't hurt to have a little AoE because we are bound to fight some multi-monster fights on the way here. And again, 2 more lifts are in the future, so if we can make that happen, it'd be pretty good. Bash, Clash. So, didn't get the kill. It didn't mitigate a lot more of the damage here. It's a very, like, fast and loose and, like, hyper-aggressive, more than usual deck I'm making here. Also, like, having all these clashes sort of backs that idea up a little bit as well. How much damage is this? So we got 15, 15, that's 30, 32, because that's 17, 32, 39. I can kill you, blocking for 10. That's the same as if just blocking myself. I'm going to do that because you also have a debuff on your hand that you're looking to play. And we get 4 block in exchange, so that's a good play. Yeah, I can still make good plays. You block, obviously. You play Sever Soul, and then you play Clash. And you have Pen Nib in this deck as well, which I've near instantly forgot that I did have on hand. Oh, this is good. 45 HP is enough. A Cleave? It's not Slime Lord, so I don't want Cleave, really. Are we taking damage on any of our cards? Combust and Rupture combined together can give me a good bit of strength up. Maybe we'll go there. Ah, shit. I don't want Parasite in all actuality, but it does sort of facilitate the goals for the moment, so maybe we can get the Curse Relic as well. Push this agenda a little bit more. And then another flex, huh? Would another flex be too many flexes? Kind of think so. I don't think we need more flexes. I think we need more just raw blocks if we could. Uppercut's also a good grab, but you know what? I'm tempted to grab that flex. Maybe it'll make the difference. Maybe it won't. If we get like a double flex on there's a heavy hidden turn, that's 4 extra damage on all the attacks. Could be pretty good. But ultimately, I'm gonna say no. I don't think it's the best decision. I got +3 strength just to begin with, so that's good. And we're going to Hexabud with 65 HP. Not ideal. Actually, just pretty bad overall, but should be okay. And we can Sever Soul for 21, strike him for 19. Would have liked a weakness on the opener here. That's okay. Clash is useless, and this is a terrible hand. My name is Tim, and I'll be here all week. So this is a bad hit, but once we get our other card out that lets us mitigate or, you know, get more strength, which should happen to be the last draw of the thing. So it's again the least optimal time for it to come up, but the fact that it came up nonetheless is good. I mean, it had no choice in all actuality. I'm gonna play that just for the extra dash or extra damage here, and it should not block my turns too hard. Okay, flex, Sever Soul, boom, 24, another strength up. 15 damage. Hey, this is bad. The burns are stopping the clashes from coming out. I'm still getting strength up here, but he's doing 16 damage here. I am very, very dead. Alright. Now that the real warm-ups are out of the way, we're going to do a less hyper-aggressive run, even though I think sometimes that is the way you got to play it on Ascension, especially Ascension 12. Alright. First things first, analyze the map. Chops early. You have to fight an elite, so if you have to fight an elite, what are you going to do that gets you past that elite? More HP is good. A random rare card could help out as well. A little more HP might go a long way. Next, you need to get cards that'll help you. So we're going to go here, hit the shop early. Depending on what happens, we'll either write the question marks or we'll go into the shop. I'm in such an awkward position when I get on runs like this where it's like, you've lost, and this is the first, I think, you've lost the daily and you've lost your runs. So what is there left to lose outside of just everything? I mean, we've done that before, and that's no big deal, but let's try and avoid that. Iron Wave. Have I underestimated you for the longest time? I'm getting an opinion real quick. Spire logs. Just an opinion. Always preface that. You use your brain ultimately, but I do want to just see an opinion. It's not at the bottom. It's like a very middling choice. Okay, this is actually popularity. Let me look at win rates. Maybe I've been looking in the wrong column for opinions to begin with. Okay. 30% win rate. Not bad. I'm just trying to think, for the situation here, if I have to find an elite, what's going to help me out more? I think Iron Wave, as far as, like, you know, big damage cards they're giving us. I don't have a lot of strength. Even though this is from a value precision, it's good. But I think we're going to go with Iron Wave, sadly. See what the shop has in store. Okay, and there's a strength up, so lots of problems can get solved here pretty quickly. Carnage is also a good option for just raw damage that you can play. I think we're going to go with that guarantee first. We'll squeeze in the spot weakness so we have some sort of endgame scaling. And we need to see what these events give us. So just 2 clicks, thank you. Smooth Stone's good. Alright, a little bit more block value here, that's fine. Block for 6, take 6. Iron Wave, it's huge now, because blocking for 6, thanks to the card, or the Smooth Stone, and it's doing a good bit of damage thanks to the Strength up. It's a very opportunistic time, so those come up. Good fight. I've never felt so focused and dialed in my life. I mean, I have before. It's just I've actually, like, I'm training myself to just sit here and be like, all right, you can banter, or you can put on a decent show, and like, I want to banter. There's not much to banter outside of like me contemplating my life, and okay, don't say it like in a context like that, but just like sort of like evaluating the many aspects of my life, I should say. But I don't know. There's not really much to banter anyway, and please, I don't mean to say things out of context like that. It's not like really a slight of myself or anything like that. I'm A-okay. It's not even like a bit that I do. It's like, I'm very bad at speaking. Maybe you've noticed that, maybe you haven't. So I tend to say things that, you know, they have dual context meanings. Okay, obviously the one that has like a bit attached to it is the whole, like, the world is a loot place sort of thing. And I still sort of support that idea. It's a bit, though. Anytime I say anything that may sound like, as like dark humor, I don't really do dark humor that well. I've tried it, and it usually just comes off as like, ooh, that's just like, ooh, that's, are you okay, buddy? It's like, that's a really cruel thing to say. I was like, no, it's all supposed to be a joke. I'm sorry. I'm deeply sorry. Squeeze in a feed, get some more max HP. Not bad. Perfected Strike. Don't really have a deck that like utilizes high energy yet. There's no guarantee we'll get it anyway because the relics at the end might not help us out as well. Grab feed, max HP potential. And this, maybe we'll upgrade, I think we're gonna upgrade Iron Wave. So that's gonna be 7 damage, 8 block. It's pretty decent. Are there cards I want to upgrade? Yeah. I think upgrading this is still pretty good. Definitely like multiplies on that pretty well. Multiplies on a lot of multi-hitting damage pretty well. Maybe I want to upgrade vulnerability. Do I fight an elite? I think I don't. I think I got like one of the best elites I could fight for this current lineup. We'll count our blessings here. Move on. Because Lord, I don't know what I do. And we're gonna spot weakness, block, block. Only taking 1. Pretty good. And then we're just going to eviscerate you. And kill you. Don't need to drag this out more than I already have. Rampage does not fit the bill. It could if we had like a headbutt rotation deck. We don't. I don't want any of this. Searing Blow. I hear this is a good, like, if you can upgrade this to Infinity and find a way to do that. Very good choice. And Clothesline. I wouldn't mind having some weakness in between some turns, so I'll grab that just at the teased idea of having that happen. And I can get 2 Fireplaces here, so let's see if this works out. So 3 turns of weakness. If we're fighting Lava Ghoulin, that's good. If we're fighting Silent Hill, that's bad. Carnage, it's 28 damage guaranteed every time. I want to play it every time it's up. Okay, so we're going to go with that strategy. We have Carnage, you have to play Carnage. Ideally, we don't draw our Bash in the same turn, and we don't. That's good, and I think we just go. We only have 2 turns of weakness here, so we need to keep it running. Okay, so you do this, because that weakens him, and I can block for 6, or I can do 12 damage. I think I'm going to do the 12 damage, again, speeding it up. We have 2 turns of weakness here. We gotta take usage of it. Iron Wave blocking for 8, wonderful. Carnage doing 28 damage, also wonderful. Only taking 7 this time. And then, come on, big money. Play the Carnage. I said, you say you got Carnage, you play it. So now he's down to 5 HP. No matter what I do is good. Landing a feed on this guy is just actually the best end result, and that's good for me. A second Clothesline is probably not what I want. Berserk. Extra energy is great. It's got this wonderful downside of making you insanely vulnerable. So this in conjunction with, like, is it turnip or ginger? I don't think there's one for vulnerability, actually. I might be mistaken, but yeah. Berserk is like a very situational card. I'm tempted just to grab it so I can throw it into the fireplace if I get the event. But that's very forward thinking of me. I'm not going to think too far forward on this case here. I need to just go with what we have. I think I am going to upgrade Clothesline because the extra turns of weakness will prove very useful against the Hexabud fight coming up here. And I have no AoE to really handle these guys in a magnificent fashion. So we kill him first because he can give us, like, annoying as hell weaknesses. And I think we go after the guy in the back. He's ready to attack. And he's turning into a Ballroom Blitz. This could be an attack as well. It is a very good attack. I think you just clobber that guy. We'll take the 9. But I think we're going to be all the better for it. So we'll spot weakness. I mean, it doesn't matter in this case. Like, Carnage is going to fade away, but that's not that big of a deal. In the grand scheme of things, that's perfectly fine. Good. Both of them are down. Block Potion's really good for the upcoming fight. I don't think Clothesline's the way. We have a lot of attacking cards, but Iron Wave with Clash. Again, if you can make all these strikes Iron Waves, I think you have just a very broken deck. Obviously. Just give me nothing but Iron Wave. You just play the cards. Enough energy and you'll win. Don't think Clash is the way we go for this one. Hemokinesis is solid single damage. I think we'll take it. We're very low on block cards, so if we can squeeze out some block cards, I wouldn't mind it too much. Spot Weakness is good. Iron Wave is very good as well. There's a chance we can feed on him. I'm not going to take that chance. I'm just going to take the 13 free damage and call it a day. And I think we made the right choice because Carnage eats him alive. Steroid Potion is going to be big. Armaments is outrageously something we want. I think I might... This is something I absolutely recognize to overrate, but having something that can upgrade all the other cards, especially in a deck if I can get more energy, make those cards better for longer in a long lasted fight, definitely good. You're not attacking on the opening turn. You've attacked like opening turns many other times before, but today you've decided that you did not want to do it when I draw my spot weakness. I am upset, I'm hurt, and I don't respect you. I'm not taking 36 damage, so you can shove that. Go into your little block form here. We have an emergency 12 damage panic block if we need it, which I think we will here, so I'm just going to go ahead and play it. And Carnage, again, Carnages are a big damage dealer. It's not worth getting the debuff out if I can do just 28 right now. And for a turn like that, that's not bad for damage. I think that's okay. Okay, here's where you get armament stacking up, so you can block just a boatload of damage. And I'm okay getting chipped away at if we're chipping away at him as well. That'd be so grand as I can get my strength up. That'd also be another good situation to be in. 3 turns of weakness. I don't know what you value more here. Killing him quicker or getting weaker quicker. We're not going to be able to get him through the this attack regardless if we debuff him. So I think we go like this. And I think we actually block. Then here, you get spot weakness on a turn he's not fucking attacking. And you cry. Because now he's attacking for 27, but you have Carnage and spot weakness. Thank you very much, sir. The strength's getting up there. Armaments again. Very good turn. Upgrades everything else. And we were going to pretty much spam out blocks anyway. Maybe you want to squeeze in the clothesline again instead. Mitigates more damage as a whole. Block into an Iron Wave. Into a basic strike. Still good. Still loving it. Another spot weakness is huge. And I think we can just do some raw damage here, because we'll finish him off on this next turn. Or Calcum takes care of the block for us. Alright. We got a run here. 30 minutes in, we have a run. It took a while to get here, but we made it. Impervious is our other emergency block button. Pretty good. Double tap is our good output button. I think we want... Shit, I need the block, but we need some endgame scaling. Spot weakness is good, but we get it on a turn it's not good, then we're not helping ourselves anymore. So we're going to take double tap, and we need an energy relic. Oh Lord, I don't know what I do without a block relic. Transform all strikes into fens. That's very brash. Whenever you lose HP, draw 1 card. It filters the deck a lot quicker. That's for sure. Do I thin out my deck from 2 strikes? I think that's fine here. Goodbye, strikes. It was not a perfected strike deck to begin with. Bronze Automaton is our opponent at the end of this floor, so we really need to find a way to ramp out of control before we hit that. Also, get ready to fight an elite. You have no choice in the matter. So, shut up and eat your medicine. Easy turn. You double tap Carnage for 1 billion damage, and you block half of this. Then you draw spot weakness. Ooh, it hurts sometimes. I think you go clothesline. Just trying to mitigate damage as a whole here. You're hitting me for 9, that's pretty good. Just gonna do damage here, and we should be able to finish you off next turn with a feed nonetheless, so that's actually outrageously good. Feed's turning out to be a great pickup. Fire breathing. It's 1 turn, so we can squeeze out like minuscule amounts more damage. Let me just get an opinion. I don't think it's good. I've never thought it was really good, but yeah. It's on a downward trend as well, according to these logs, but that's not why I'm not picking it up. I just don't think it's worth my time. Body Slam could be worth it. Could. If we can get a block focus deck, it'd be great. Otherwise, it's going to be a dead draw when we draw it. It's a free damage with Iron Wave combined together, but I don't think I want any of this. Getting Jaxed. I think we want that. That's a strength up. So I will take it. Colosseum. I will not fight the big bad here. I am going to run like a fucking coward as soon as I can. That's 18 damage everywhere. I think we need to focus on just destroying one guy sooner, so take this guy down a peg. We're taking just so much fucking damage here. Clothesline for that. Armaments, so we have everything upgraded for later. We were going to block for 6 nonetheless. He's made me vulnerable. You Carnage. 3 more HP to guarantee we end this a little bit quicker. Don't think there's anything wrong with that. Yeah, you have like 6 extra health if I didn't do that. I've been entangled. Oh, you dirty boy. Alright. You're dead. See you in hell, chump. I'm going to escape. Thank you for my life. I will treasure it greatly. Man in the crown. Ritual dagger. That's an endgame scaling. It's a one-time endgame scaling, but I think the money's a little bit more important here, especially because we're hitting a shop right now. Good relics, please. That's really good. This is really good. Everything else here is kind of for chumps. Another Iron Wave. I wouldn't mind having another upgraded Iron Wave, which I can get instantly. So I can do that, or I can get Inflame. Even further strength ups. Non-situational strength ups, mind you. Inflame is usually just like the better choice as well. I'm gonna go Inflame. More guaranteed damage. Something to be said going for the other card as well. Guaranteed damage and block, but this is fine. And I think we're gonna upgrade you. Not a bad idea to maybe upgrade just a raw block, but like it's not a good choice. I add another upgrade. I can I'd upgrade a different type of block. Maybe. Oop. Message. Hello. Oh, everything's okay. Cool. Hemokinesis. Solid damage. We have an elite fight coming up. Maybe we should rest actually. We have an elite fight coming up. I want to be at a higher HP threshold so I can survive rather than get a little bit more oomph here. Even though a little bit more oomph is exactly what I need to win. Oh geez. It's not a good sign when you're fighting this guy and he's got 53 armor on the opener. Okay. We're going to do a lot of damage here. Burning out the feed because I just want to kill him quickly. He's going to do 22 here if I don't. Iron Wave is good. Iron Wave is very good. I can block for 4 more. Or I can crack the egg. I think we're going to crack the egg here. Put him down to 5. Taking 16. Sucks. Carnage could have shown up a little earlier too. That's fine. And there's a Ghostly Armor. That's a block card we've been looking for. So that and Carnage pretty much needs to get played when it comes up. And here I think you go Inflame and Clothesline. So we'll block most of that damage. 4 damage is fine. Now we're intangible. So we got free damage here. So let's just go Hog Wild. This will come up and we'll block all 3 hits there. 18. There's no point in armamenting because we're going to get 6 block free. So let's double tap Carnage for 60. Okay, it hurts, but we're going to get a great relic out of this. It's going to be outstanding. It's going to be grand. Get Jax. $12 damage, 7.21. So at raw, that's 30. 33. We can bash safely and then we can assess. 30 damage wouldn't be enough to get a kill. Would prolonging this get me a kill? There's a chance I might take more damage in the process. It's 28 damage though. I think we take the chance of like getting a better draw here, so we mitigate a lot more hurt. It's a lot of wounds though. 35 damage. Turns out it will not be the death of me. Just barely though, but we're good. Gremlin Horn is a decent grab. Another Inflame. It's fine by me. Bronze Scales, just okay. We don't have a lot of power to kill this boss here. We need to be as high as HP as we can for this fight, but I'm not giving myself good odds here. Bet on Fido in this case, because I ain't winning this race. I think we just go for the safe play here. You know, Iron Wave, block, block. Preserve my HP. And thanks to Bronze Scales, we actually will slowly chip away at him as well. Same thing here, Ghost Armor. Ghost Armor block, and then maybe a Hemokinesis squeezed in. Same effect. Take a turn of Stun Spore, please. Thank you. I will double tap Clothesline. And we should be good to finish him off here. I find this hilarious. I found this extremely hilarious. So I have been playing bad, but I've firmly stood by the idea. I've been getting like shit unlucky sometimes with some of these draws. There's just too many Inflames. What are you trying to do here? Like, there's not much you can do here. I think I do want a headbutt in this case. I can headbutt back a Carnage for some raw damage. Pen Nib, okay. There's a little bit of a hope here. I'm gonna heal twice just so I can be at max HP to take on this guy. And another stupendous opening here by the great Zapper Zen. One attack. Okay. The Inflame. The Ghost Armor, your Hemokinesis. I might die to this fight. The damage is not coming out insanely quick. Okay. Carnage is a must. Headbutt is a must to bring back Carnage. Because it's the heaviest hitting attack we got. And, well, it's hitting for how much is the thing? It's hitting for like 28, 30. So you need to get this guy down a little bit lower. Take 14 in the process. Okay. Harness him. Double tap. We'll get Jax. Iron Wave. Oh wait, he's not taking... He's not... I have the intangible as the... Right. Okay. Well, he's still dead. And that's good. Get the strength up. Strike him. Strike him. Alright, and then... How do you round out the deck? A Bloodletting? I think a Bloodletting might be good. We have a lot of high energy turns that are coming up here. So being able to squeeze out one more card might be the big difference maker. Alright, let's give it the best shot here on your Wednesday show. So you got a Ghost Armor, you need to Inflame. Iron Wave, let's see what we got for a potion. I don't think Barricade's gonna do us much good. Or will it? I can't check now. Another Inflame, more damage. Juggernaut, 5 damage when you block. It's not exciting, not great. I think Inflame is probably gonna do us a little bit more good. So we got 4 strength. We need to get through these chumps now. So crazily enough, I think you armaments of these cards get better. You absolutely headbutt the weaker of the two. I'm gonna bring back Jax so I can keep playing that to get a little bit more oomph out of it. I should have thrown this potion out a moment sooner if that's what the plan was. We'll do it like that. We'll get Jaxed. Gonna feed on you, get the energy back. Carnage you. I absolutely should have done it a turn sooner. He would be, he wouldn't be dead, so it's not too huge of a deal. That's good. Spot weakness is good. And there's no point in blocking, so let's just go ahead and hit him for 17. That's it. So we need... Oh no, it came one turn too early. No, it's too early. You are too early. Fuck. 58. That's 17 block. It's not enough to stay alive. So I am very, very sorry, and I am very, very dead. Yeah, that's today's run, and this is one of the lowest lows today for me, as far as recording goes, not as a whole. I'm just disappointed that I did not put on a very good demonstration today. There's a little bit of like personal talk as well, so I guess we got a mix of everything, but like seeing myself right here on this prior daily eats me up inside to no end. So yeah, I'm below a bowl of mashed potatoes. Oh man, how the great have fallen. Alright, well I'm gonna get ready for my stream tonight. In all likelihood, I'll be honest, it's probably Monster Hunter. Might be the last day of it. Might return back to New Vegas next week. A bunch of mites right now. I'm just sort of thought scrambling myself here. Thinking of stuff, thinking of life. Anyway, thank you for watching. Appreciate the feedback as always. I do pay attention to feedback. I do see the criticism when I do the misplays, so keep them coming. And if you have any good thoughts as well, throw them my way. Get yourself a snack, and we'll see you on the next one.